Pastor Stephanie. Welcome to our Summer Stories. We're so excited to be able to hear from various people within our congregation and hear a little bit about how God is working and how they're able to participate in just shining God's light in the world. And so today I'm excited to have Karla with us. Karla Harbin is with us. You've probably seen her around, maybe at the front door as she's greeted you to come in. And so we're excited to hear your story, Karla. Would you share just a little bit of how you found Mountain View and how long you've been attending?
Pat and I have kind of figured that we've been attending anywhere between 7 and 8 years.
Okay.
Prior to that, we were more like Christmas and Easter, and usually we went to my parents' church, make them happy. But I was teaching, and one of my second grade little girls brought me one of the Mountain View cards inviting me to Christmas service. And she did that for Easter also. And I held on to those cards, still have them. But I held on for about 7 years. And just out of the blue, both of us decided that we really felt we needed to start going to church, that there was something that called both of us at the same time. And there was that card, and I said, well, let's start here.
Wow.
And needless to say, we never left.
Yeah.
I mean, we walked in the doors and felt right at home immediately, and have been just so blessed by this family.
That's amazing. I don't think we can understand sometimes just the power of even an invitation or the power of just a small child's invitation.
Yeah.
So talk to us a little bit about just your growth journey and what's that look like for you and what's God done in your life over this season?
Well, I was raised in the church, and not the Nazarene church. But in my 20s, I really fell away and spent about 25 years living the life of the prodigal child. But there was always something there that just held me. There was something, and I really can't describe it, or I couldn't describe it then.
Sure.
I know it was the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
It never left me. And there was a time when we finally did start attending, that I had a vision of Jesus with his arms open and his hands open, and he just said, "Daughter, I never left you."
Wow.
And I look back, and I can really see how he protected me and guided me in so many areas where I really, times when I probably shouldn't even be here. And so now having a family, being a part of the home group, has just changed our lives. We're talking about the fruits of the Spirit. I see that growing every day. And in both of us.
Yeah.
We can look
it
at
in
each other.
Yeah.
We can say, wow, I really see, you've been growing in this area, and it's drawn Pat and I so much closer. And then to be able to, not only just attend, but, to be able to serve has just been fabulous, getting to know such an amazing group of people.
Yeah. So talk to us. I know where you serve. Some people who are watching might not know the areas that you serve. I mean, you even do things that people don't really see, or maybe they see but they have no idea because they walk in and there's beautiful flowers. But there are little ways that you serve based off of your passions that we're so grateful for. So talk to me about what started that. How did you get started serving, and where is it that you currently serve?
Well, we've started serving prior to COVID, chopping up muffins and making coffee and getting that all set up. And I got the passion for the flowers when Pastor Randy was here, and I was part of the First Impressions group that was trying to work on
the grounds and just
everything.
Yeah.
And so I started to I did the flowers, and I love it. It's
Yeah.
just something that makes me happy. It makes me happy at my house, so it makes me
It's
happy
beautiful.
here.
Yeah.
And yeah, I love to do little random acts of gardening around. Sometimes I'll come on a Saturday and just pull weeds.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And then during COVID, when we were meeting out in the parking lot, Pat and I would show up early and help set up chairs, and it just got to be a natural thing where we would greet people as they came. And I think Pastor Randy saw that and asked me if I would head up the First Impressions team.
Yeah.
I had no idea what he was talking about. But, I said, sure, I'll do that.
Yeah.
And it's really grown. I had no idea in the beginning of what in the world I was doing and who I was supposed to be working with, but I have been so blessed by getting to know the people that serve. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Such incredible servants' hearts.
Yes.
And I'm humbled.
It's an amazing team.
It really is. We come from such diverse backgrounds and stories, but they're amazing people.
Yeah.
And they're so willing. And so I've just been really blessed by being able to do this.
Yeah, we're so grateful for your continued willingness to not only greet people and just be such a smiling face on Sunday morning, but to lead this team. What is something that, for your future as you look at it and you look at this team, what is something that just makes you want to keep coming back and just gives you that passion to continue to serve in this way?
I'm really looking forward to the day that I get to retire, because I really want to be able to give more time to different parts, not just the First Impressions, but I want to be more involved. There are so many areas that I'm just learning about that people behind the scenes are always serving here. And I would really like to be more a part of that and give more time. Right now God's called me to work with little preschoolers, and I pray for them. I hope that they are left with a loving impression, and knowing a teacher really, really cares for them.
Absolutely. You are planting seeds of love in their lives right now. And that we talk all the time about, being busy, wherever you're busy and influential, like be the light of Christ right there. And I see that in you. And I hear you talk about your students, you just light up because I know you care so deeply for them. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story and for just living out the light of Christ in the world. It's been fun to hear more and more summer stories of those in our congregation. So thank you so much, Karla, for being willing to share with us your story.
Thank you.